Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday. What's the date? Not December. It's not December. September 30th. September 30th. And it is like 6:45 in the morning. I didn't sleep last night. I think I was just like brainstorming all the things that I wanted to start doing the next couple days. So then I just got ahead of myself and then it was like 4 a.m. and I was like, shoot, I'll wake up at 7 anyway. I might as well not even go to sleep. So then I got on YouTube and, here we are. I just got out of the shower. So anyway, so much in my life has changed. It's like crazy. Like I don't even know where to start because I feel like I can't explain it all. Anyway, I'm back for the time being. Here we are. I stopped for a while. I was a little overwhelmed. I was kind of in a crazy place in my life. I'm going to school now. I was swamped in homework. Now it's kind of evening out, but I was super swamped in homework for a long time. And then my son got a heart transplant. He got his heart that he's been waiting for over a year. So that has been super, super, super duper crazy because, anybody who's been following our story, which I'm sure most of you guys are, on other social media platforms, but we just waited so long for it. And now it's finally here and it's it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm sure I'll make a whole vlog on that too, but it's been super crazy and super good, but just super overwhelming too. So I really haven't had time to do a whole lot. But yeah, so he got his heart, we got the call on Thursday, September 14th, and then he went into the OR early around 6 a.m. on the 15th, and then everything has just been in fast forward ever since then. So it has been a crazy ride. But everything's good right now. Everything's wonderful. So it's been a super crazy couple weeks for us, on top of waiting for a heart and waiting for all this stuff and being in the hospital and having Rylan and Rowan and blah, 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 and starting school and yada, yada. My husband totaled a car with my daughter in the back seat. She's fine. He's fine. 2 weeks later, my dad totaled their car with my daughter in the back seat. Everyone's fine. Just craziness. Then my mother-in-law went in to go get her knee replaced, her other knee replaced. She had one replaced a couple months ago, and then now she's going in for the second one. So that's just a big surgery and just a big, one more thing to add to the pile. And then Rowan gets his heart while my parents are in Jamaica. My dad and stepmom are in Jamaica on their honeymoon. It's just it's been an insane couple of weeks. So yeah, but it's just been on my mind a lot, and I've had a lot of people asking me what are you doing? What happened to your vlogs? How come they just stopped? So here we are, day one, back at it. My goal, my goal from the very beginning was just to document our life and our journey through this whole thing, because I just feel there's not many people out there that are going through something so traumatic, and nobody in a crazy situation like this displays their entire life on the internet, right? But that's what I want to do. I want people to see that people go through this kind of stuff and they make it out okay. That's my whole goal behind doing this. And then above and beyond that, also just having these memories for us, for when my kids get older, just home videos and stuff. I just want to be able to have that as well. So today is going to be kind of a busy day. Sorry about this lighting. Gosh, it's really dark. It's going to be really boring for you guys because it's just everyday kind of stuff, but really busy for me. So hang on, let me get these open. Might help. It's so pretty out. So this little apartment that we stay in at the Ronald McDonald House is a complete disaster, and I have a ton of laundry to do. So that was my goal this morning. And then I also have a lot of homework that's due. Gosh, this lighting. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in here. And then I also have a lot of homework that I have to get done before tomorrow, and we have plans tomorrow. So I have to get it done today before tomorrow. Or before the due date. So I plan to throw some laundry in, and then work on some homework, swap it over. As soon as I'm done with homework, I'll come up and fold it all and kind of clean up a little bit. My hair's like super frizzy. Ooh, what's that? Nasty. I'm dying. I'm going home tonight too because we have a baseball game that we're going to tomorrow. So just lots of stuff to get done. Sorry, that just keeps catching my attention. Somebody tried to kill me last night. I don't know. Rowan he got his transplant on the 15th and it's the 30th, so he's 15 days post-transplant. He's doing phenomenally. Some minor bumps in the road, but those are kind of all to be expected. We did do our first biopsy, which is like huge in the transplant world, so they go in and actually take a little bit of the heart and then send it off to pathology, and then they determine whether he's in rejection or not, which is your body's natural reaction when you put a organ that is not yours into your body. So it's normal for your body to say, no thank you, I'm not interested in having this in my body, and rejecting it. But it's the doctor's and the team's responsibility to kind of monitor that and make sure that he's not in rejection. And if he is, then they need to start like some bigger medications to suppress his immune system. So anyway, so we did our first biopsy, our first cath biopsy, and they also had to do some ballooning too in his SVCs. So they did all that, and then his rejection came back as 0R, which that means zero rejection. So anyway, this lighting is like awful because it's going in and out. So yeah, pretty boring, pretty standard day, and hopefully Rowan is in a better mood today because he was extremely cranky last night. He keeps testing positive for rhinoinero, which is like your common cold. So for you and I, it's just like a runny nose, you know, like regular respiratory symptoms. But for heart kids, it's like so much more than that. They take it so much harder, and their bodies have a lot harder time fighting it off. Well, him just being a heart baby, that's the case. But now, post-transplant, his immune system has been dropped to nothing, so he can get anything, and it is so hard for his body. I mean, his body doesn't fight it at all. It doesn't even try to fight it because it can't. So he's tested positive for rhinoinero probably, I don't know, I'd have to like look at his chart for like an exact number, but if I were to guess, probably 10 times in the time that we've been there. So in like a little bit over a year, like 388 days, I think today, and he's had rhinoinero probably around like between 8 and 10 times, and they have to be in isolation for 4 weeks post testing positive. So like the day that they test positive, they have to be in isolation for a month. So it's just super annoying. Anyway, he tested positive last night, even though yesterday would have been the day that he would come off of isolation for the last time he tested positive. So that's that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go throw laundry in and then do some homework and then be awesome and do all like the mom things, like clean and more laundry and more homework, and then go see Rowan. So I'll get some cute stuff of him. I'm hoping that he feels better. So I just finished my English grammar test, and none of my answers will save. I hit save all answers. It says questions are unanswered. No, they're not. It says an error has occurred. Please try resaving your answer. So then I go through and save each answer. It says questions unanswered. So then I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just my laptop, like maybe it's just being glitchy. So I'm like, okay, I'll move over here to work on the desktop computer. I stand up and spill my entire cup of coffee all over my textbooks and all the notes that I just wrote and my laptop. I just can't. I can't. This really cool thing in the mail for Rowan. It just came today from Amazon. Oh look, I was able to get coffee on my package too. But what we're gonna use it for is he's supposed to be in like isolation for like 90 days post-transplant, just because his immune system's so suppressed. And so they gave us a mask, or he could, you know, wear kind of any mask, but they gave us like a special mask for him to wear, which is fine, but he's 2 and he's not going to do that. So I was just trying to brainstorm other ideas to like keep him isolated for when we do have to go somewhere. So ideally we would just be able to stay up here, but for whatever reason, if we have to go downstairs or if Rylan wants to go outside and play, I can take him out and put him on the grass, but to get down there, I would have to put a mask on him, or this. So this is a rain cover. I bought it off Amazon. I'll probably like link it below or something because it's actually really cool and it's universal. So there's different ones that are universal. There's one for like the 3-wheel, which is like what we have. And I don't know, I need to clean this because it hasn't been used in like a year, but I think this is like the Baby Trend something, which I hear that people don't like Baby Trend because they're just cheaply made. We've had no problems with this. I have always loved this. I've had this since we had Rylan. So it's a couple years old, but it's fabulous. It's super smooth. I feel like I have control. It's a jogger stroller. I feel like I have control. It's great. Anyway, so yeah, so it's made for Jeep, but it also said universal. It was the only one that said universal for the 3-wheel. So I'm hoping that this will work. So I'm gonna try it. Appreciated. Like it literally came in like a plastic bag and then like in your Amazon bag. So thanks for that, guys. Thanks for that, Jeep. If you guys have a better suggestion on like how to keep people away from my child who can't have germs near him, comment below because he's not going to keep a mask on. I already know that. I've already tried it. And the 2 times that I made him put it on, he just cried for like 10 minutes. So I'm just not going to depend on that. It's nice to have if like someone's coughing and hacking next to us in the grocery store. If I ever even let him out of my house to go to the grocery store, but you know what I mean? If you saw Mom walking down the road with a baby in a bubble, would you like look at her weird? I don't know. Does that look weird? I mean, I guess I don't really care. Okay, I got all of my homework done. Yay! Like 2 hours earlier than expected. That's super exciting.
Which is good because I gotta give them morphine.
Really?
How's the unit been today?
Fine. I just got on one road trip to IR.
They were all popped! What in the world? What kind of bubbles are these?
Friend down there.
I don't know.
I know.
Turtle anymore.
Oh. You can pop it on your nose? Pop! Oh my goodness, you're so silly. Ready? Want more? More, please. You beat it very good, bro. Oh! Pop!
I'm gonna move stuff right now.
Yeah, we want me to.
Well, I was just gonna push the table over here since it's not holding.
Oh!
Look what I got. I got something to play with. I just want to see if it'll fit you.
He's like, no, get
He's
that
like,
away
that's
from me.
okay.
No.
There we go. I just need to know how to move my straps. Okay.
That's what he's doing with his
I say,
tackle
oh,
this morning too.
yeah, it's okay. It's
No,
okay.
no. Like, sorry.
You want to play with it?
Yeah, have they been trying to leave those dressings in place once they're coming off?
Yeah, unless they need to come up.
Okay.
You're doing so good, Ro!
Can I have one of you ladies open up the...
It's okay. You're so brave, Ro.